Hello, my name is Natalie, and I just wanted to take a few minutes to just kind of introduce myself. I'm actually in my storage room right here, see all my stuff. Um, but I figure, it's quiet, no one's gonna bug me, my kids are home, it's perfect timing. So I wanted to take a few minutes to introduce myself. I was born and raised in France. I came to the States when I was about 20 years old. That was in 1993. I got married with an American, brought me to the States, left all my family at home. My parents, which they're still over there. I have two brothers over there. One has 6 kids, 7 kids. They're all over there. And came to the States, and we traveled a little bit because my ex-husband was in the Air Force. We actually not married anymore. But to make a long story short, I was basically told, as we all were at the time, you just get married, the husband takes care of the whole family, the wife has kids and raises the kids, and that's the American dream. This is what we did. So, I had a lot of hope, come to the States and have a better life. Although I did have a very good life in France. I can tell you, I wasn't raised in a rich family, but I never missed anything. We always had everything that we needed. So I am very blessed in that way. But, the American dream is what people think. You come to the States and then life is going to be so much better. And for some people, it is, because some countries are very poor. But anyway, I did find myself eventually single. I did have a couple kids, and I was very it was hard for me to make ends meet. So I did work a couple jobs to take care of the kids. My dad would even come and help me once in a while, to watch the kids. My parents would help. And eventually I did come to Phoenix, Arizona, and decided that I needed to go back to school, because this is what we're told, right? If you want to make more money, you have to get an education. So I did what they're telling us to do, and went back to school. It took me 6 years to get my prerequisites done for my nursing program, which is where I went, because I figured can't go wrong going into nursing, right? There's always going to be a job out there for me. So, and I figured that was a safety net, a place where I could grow and go in diverse directions, because with nursing you can do NP, you can do CRNA, you can do psych, you can really specialize and even work from home, right? So I figured there was nothing wrong with that. So I did that. I went to school. I had a home daycare at the time and had 2 more kids because I remarried. So now I have 4 kids, and my youngest actually turned 18. So I've been a nurse for 15 years. And last month, I decided to retire from nursing. I am not saying nursing is wrong, because I did very well in nursing. I worked in a lot of different areas of nursing. But, I got burned out, first of all, from the system. They want you to, they're always treating symptoms. They're not always treating the person as a whole. And that really started to really bother me. Of course, I could be going into coaching. I could do things like that. But this is not where my heart was. I was really praying and looking for an opportunity to help people in a different way, and put all my energy into something that would really benefit the people I meet. Online or in person or around me. And then I came across this financial services opportunity that was offered to me, and I decided that this is where I wanted to go, because first of all, when I found out about the things I was taught, I was like, why don't they teach this damn thing in school? Why don't they teach our kids on how to take better care of their money, on how to find ways to pay less taxes later in life, or how to, accumulate cash, how to prepare for retirement, things like that. I mean, a lot of times 18, 20 years old, they're not even interested. You don't even want to talk to those about retirement because they're not thinking. It's like way years, along the road. But, once you hit like your 50s, you're like, you got like 15, 20 more years to work and you're really thinking about retirement. And if you didn't plan it right, you're gonna get screwed. So I'm sorry to say, but 401k is really not the best place to put your money because you can defer your money as long as you want, but by the time you retire, if the market crashes, and then the tax bracket goes up, you ain't gonna have much left. And once you're ready to take the money out at 59 and a half, you're not gonna have much left. You may think you have a couple $1,000,000 in there, but I don't think that's what you're gonna get in your pocket, because you're gonna have to pay taxes on that to start with. Because you haven't paid taxes on the $2 million all these years. So you're going to pay taxes on that. And then you're going to have to declare it as income and pay more taxes the following year. Why would you want to do that? So, but I'm not saying the 401k is bad. I think if your employer puts 4%, you should put 4% and no more than that. You should put some other money in a Roth IRA because that's already taxed, right? So if you're below 50 years old, you should put at least $7,000 a year. And if you're 50 plus, you can put up to $8,000 a year. However, you can't put any more than that. So the other option that you have is life insurance. And I know people think life insurance, it's people who are ready to die and nobody wants to talk about this. But guess what? This is one of the best places that you can actually put your money in, because and you should do it when you're young and healthy. Your kids need one of those policies. My kids have one of those policies, because you can do so much with a permanent / term life insurance policy, AIUL. You can you accumulate cash value and it's tax-free. Everything that you accumulate, it's tax-free. It is growing tax-free. Uncle Sam is not going to get any of that, right? And then let's say your kid is 10 years old, he gets a policy, and then when he's ready to go to college, he needs money, right? Because, he's going to go to college. You take a loan out of it, and that's tax-free. Why wouldn't you take advantage of that? Why? Because at that age, his policy is probably going to be $50 a month. I mean, at that age, not that much, right? 50, 100, and you want to do it when they're young. You're putting money into a savings account that's growing 0.03%, or HSA, like a high savings account, that's probably 4.3%. This is great. This is great for emergency funds, but this is not how you're going to create wealth. This is not how you're going to make more money. This is not how you're going to save the most. You want to diversify, but everybody needs a life insurance policy. And I will say that until the day I die. You may have one from your employer, but I guarantee you that's a term life insurance. And the thing about this term life insurance is that it's usually like 20, 30 years, and then after that, you're 50 years old and you're going to renew that and pay what? A new policy based on your age of 55 years old? Sorry, but you're going to pay a lot of premiums, and that's the beauty of getting a IUL, is that it follows you until you're 120 years old, because people live so much longer nowadays. And then there's the benefits of living benefits. So, if you do get sick, you can accelerate that benefits. And if you lose your job or whatever, you have income coming in, so you don't have to worry about this. So I urge you to get one. If it's not from me, can be from somebody else. I don't care where you get a universal life insurance policy, but you need one. And make sure it is well done, that it is well funded, because some agents out there can really take advantage of you. If you're interested to learn more, don't be a stranger. Go to my bio and click on the link.